Standing here in church in the morning of Holy Saturday, we've just celebrated the office of readings and morning prayer. But Holy Saturday is a day that very often we perhaps overlook. Good Friday is the day when we gather together, we come to the cross, we look to the Lord who gave his life for us on the cross. And then as evening comes on, we contemplate the Lord's body being taken down from the cross, laid in the arms of his grieving mother, before being placed in the tomb and sealed there in isolation, in darkness. During the day of Holy Saturday, usually the church is abuzz with people preparing flowers, getting the church building ready. Outside, people shopping, preparing food, making sure they've got those last Easter eggs. A great day of activity. But this year is different. And this year, perhaps, we are called upon to focus all the more on the message of Holy Saturday and the Lord's body sealed in isolation in that tomb. This year, we're not able to go out rushing around to the shops or even preparing the church. This year, we're more aware of the quietness of that Holy Saturday. An ancient reading for Holy Saturday begins with the words, "Today there is a great silence over the earth, a great silence and stillness, a great silence, because the King speaks." And yet, today is a day of great hope. We contemplate the Lord who, having died, descends to the realm of the dead. It's something we speak about in the Apostles' Creed. Every time we recite that creed, we say that the Lord descended to hell, to the realm of the dead. Descending there to release all the righteous of the Old Testament, all those great prophets and patriarchs who had faithfully served God and who had lived in hope, longing for the day when the Messiah would appear. All this epitomized at the beginning of St. Luke's Gospel by the old man Simeon, who served in the temple, who longed to see the Christ of the Lord and rejoiced that day when Mary and Joseph brought him into the temple. We contemplate the Lord, therefore, who goes down to the realm of the dead to lead forth the righteous of the Old Testament, to lead them forth to life. And as we do so also we should pray for our beloved dead, for all those who have died in faith, looking forward to the eternal life of heaven. We pray for them, that they will be led forth to life. And we pray for ourselves. We pray for ourselves, of course, at one level. We look forward to the day when the lockdown in our country will be eased, when we can be reunited once again with our family and friends. But this is only a sign of that greater longing that should be a part of our lives, our longing to be with the Lord. We long to be back in our churches. We long to be able to receive the sacraments again. But that longing is a sign of that greater longing to be with the Lord in his kingdom. And so today, as we contemplate the Lord lying in the tomb, we must seek renewal in our own faith, growth in our own faith, and trust in God, that we may draw our lives ever closer to him, and that he may lead us forth to share his life in this world and in the world to come. God bless you this Holy Saturday. Do make this a time of prayerful reflection, and then we look forward to celebrating Easter, even though we celebrate it remotely this year, to celebrate this greatest feast of our faith, of our year. We begin this evening with the Mass of the Easter Vigil. That will be at 8 o'clock. And then tomorrow morning, Easter Day, Holy Mass at 9:30. God bless you.